So it may be another explanation why to select your rate box in a arrival, like the arrival phase in the descent phase. Voice communication get a lower workload compared to the speed DLC. And there, in the perception, comprehension in SA2, this is perception. In the perception, you can see that voice communication get a higher perception than the speed DLC in the descent, in the arrival phase. Yeah. Okay, Melody. Got it? So, in the end of cruise, what medium would you recommend? So, according to this phase, in the end of cruise, in the phase 3, which medium would you recommend? CDLC. Why? Higher than, wow, you are listening. Okay, cool. Today we don't have too many students. Where are they? Okay. Oh, 对。那个谁没来？思琪没来，还有学弟没来。启宏在哪？你这样子做人家太晚，谁说的啊？人家是新的，所以启宏不好意思，大家可能认为你残套哦。我要走心。
下次坐前面一点。
I think you are very hard working and realizing the paper. You a lot of time. Yeah. So, if you have a question, you can ask this group. They are presenting. They give a presentation about this. So, do you have any question for this figure 7? So I think it is easy to realize. In the phase 2 and 3, maybe we use the CPTLC, the green line, because the higher perception. And in the phase 1 and phase 4, maybe we can use the voice communication because they have higher perception. Okay. And in SA1, only factor significant was interaction, right? No other factor was significant in SA1. According to the figure, you go back to the slide you present. Summarize table here. Okay. So in SA1, only significant factor is interaction, right? No other factors. Anything you want to say? 应该还有 SA1， 应该还有一个那个 phase。SA1, we have 2 factors in phase and then the interaction.
Stage 1 and stage 4 was different stage 2 and 3.
Yeah. That is because the main effect, the phase was significant. And then we will conduct a HOC test. And then you can see the difference between the labels. Okay. So please go back to the interaction figure. Go back to the interaction figure. And then previous slide. 上页，在上面。这页，在上页。This is for workload, right? Oh yeah. Oh, this is it. This is it. Let me check. Yeah, if you see the paper in situation awareness and the interaction was significant, but also the medium was also significant. Did you see that? Yeah. Okay. And I think that is. Oh, we did not have the figure, right? Yeah. But in the description, so I remember face was significant. Okay. Okay. So go ahead.
Now for the conclusion. In conclusion, the flight phase is the most critical factor, and the cruise phase is the best time to use CBDLC. During a normal flight, CBDLC and voice have no significant difference in workload. So using CBDLC is completely safe and justified. For the future, we have three recommendations. First, add shortcuts button like other requests, so pilot don't have to type. Second, future research should base on expected inversely to see if CBDLC is still safe under high stress. Third, interface should adapt it to the flight phase, becoming simpler during takeoff and landing to reduce pilot cognitive load. This is for the.
So AI help you to summarize this table.
Yes.
Okay. So for the conclusion, CBDOC is just justified for use doing all normal flight phases. So how can you get this? You mean that the CBDOC can use for the whole normal flight phase? How can you get the result for the CBDOC can be used for the whole normal flight phases?
Because the workload mentioned that the NOVA show that using CBDLC generates similar workload levels to using voice communication.
I think you get the right point. Please.
Although the just private is slightly more inclined to use voice therapy, but the overall difference is nothing.
Do you see the table 5? Table 5, you see the table 5? This figure 5, table 5. Yeah, you can see in the table 5, only phase was significant, and the median and row was not significant on each scale, subscale. Okay, so since median was not significant in the workload, and also in the SA, right? Because we only see the phase was significant, and we have an interaction for the phase and the median in the SA1. Yeah, but you can see here, workload was not, median was not significant in the workload. So we can also say that since not significant, maybe we can tell the audience that there's no difference between CBDOC and voice communication. Okay, so that is the conclusion. Maybe CBDOC could be used for all phases. Yeah, because median was not significant. But we can still see the mean. I think mean, mental demand, physical demand, we have mean, right? But I think, so in each scale, you see CBDOC is higher or voice communication is higher. Maybe in figure 5, we see a few. Okay, so from the figure 5, so voice communication is higher. Okay, CBDOC is lower. Yeah. So we can also say that the CBDOC be used. Okay, no, not only for the cruise. In other phase, CBDOC has lower workload, except for the red box. So, any questions here? Okay, so go to the last table. And so that, because no significant workload, so the conclusion say that the CBDOC maybe could be used doing all fry phases. Okay. So what is the normal fry phases?
Perhaps all the stages.
All the stage. Okay. So I think we talk about a normal flight means you can see the future direction is extended scenario, like the near miss or collision. So this is more dangerous scenario. But in our flight, this normal flight means we don't have any near miss or collision situation.
Ice class.
Yeah, so that is normal flight phase. We just
Just
fly.
our routine flight.
Yeah, routine flight. Okay. Okay, so this is for the conclusion of this paper. Okay. So AI is very intelligent to help you to summarize the detail for the key finding. Okay. But we still need to understand the meaning behind that details. So that I ask you. Okay. So, any question for Sushi? Any question for this paper? You don't have any questions? That okay for you? 没有什么问啊，不太清楚，没有什么问，可能大家可以写讲一下。
I have a question. In this study, author proposed other request frame. So did not include in the original CBDLC. And it's good for the usability perspective. But so we evaluate the original CBDLC or we use the simulate.
Yes, the other request frame is designed in the original interface or improvement interface. So this study evaluated the original interface, not the improvement interface.
This paper is using improvement one. Now using original one.
Oh. Yeah, so other request function is in this interface. So if you see the left trade, you can see that the result of usability indicate that the simulated CDPLC with command selection function. Command selection function is the other request function. Yeah. They already in the interface. But in the abstract, maybe CDPLC for different phases could design different functions in the future. But in this study, other requests has already designed in the current interface. 中灯，对啊，因为我们一开始就有讲一个 other request，那就是那个可以直接选。
懂，就是帮他加几个
对对。
有设定好的字，设定好的字。
那未来当然在不同的阶段，我们也可以多设定几个那个方
就
式。
是每个阶段都有他说的，尽量不要打字，
全部用可以选。
就不要打字了。OK， yeah， that okay. Good question. Yeah, good question.
Is application increase? Because if already had the new order request into
And so that I think because it includes other request functions included in the interface, so let's make a comparison. You can see the CDPLC as high, low, low. You see a figure 5. Only for pilot, flying, and arrival, and the interface CDPLC is higher. In other phases, CDPLC is low, higher, low. I think other request function is I think it has a function so that we can have a lower. So,
in this case, he said communication with your needs space voice is not significant. Thus, if we say the equal 7, maybe of this they have CDLC start from the up and dot and up and voice from the up from down. Maybe they have asked significant. That's in your conversation that is not significant. Can you tell me what your conversion is? Because he said it's not我找一下那个跟我签的，因为他那个没有死字，明显是乌漏的地方。乌漏的地方不是那个吗？两个明显是没有死的。
对，
就是他可能会在说的，不是在说那个谁。
孤举的话就是说媒介也不显著啊。
对，那他们说为什么？因为这边看起来是有显著，然后我选择说，所以我会找英文的地方。就刚刚讲，我找不太到英文的现在。刚刚有讲。
Okay, I think that is very good questions. Yeah.
And see the overview. The first sentence said the result of the normal for the combined score indicated best median and low were not significant.
你现在跟大家讲说，因为我不知道没有显著，
好，
就是刚老师有
但是这边也没有清楚的写是 workload 啊，还是他没有特别写出来？
可能特别写出来是哪一个？哪一个那个哪个 SA 的？
这个可能就是应该是以 workload 为主的。Okay, so this result is for workload. Okay, yeah. Because this is I think in the interaction there is a significance between the phase and the median, right? And it should be talk more in the conclusion. But you can see this conclusion mainly on the workload, so that no significant difference, and then we can get a conclusion. Maybe CDDLZ it can be used for all normal flight basis. Okay, but just like figures, could you show the figure 7 again? Okay, so I think we can, from the interaction, we can see the trend. Okay, trend is the for the figure 1 and the 4, we use the voice communication because it has higher SA1 perception, and 2 and 3 we use the CPDLC, and in this figure we can further make the one-way ANOVA to tell is that significant among these 2 points, and this significant or not, this significant or not, and the significant or not. So we can conduct 4 one-way ANOVA to tell the difference. So I think maybe no significant, and maybe here we have a significant difference in the beginning of cruise. Okay, so maybe descent we also have, maybe we have, so we need to conduct the pair test or one-way ANOVA. We can investigate more. Okay, and also because CPDLC there are 4 points, we also can conduct the one-way ANOVA. So the 4 points is significant or not, and also the 4 points for the voice communication, significant or not. Okay, we can make further analysis, but it is only for the SAE, situational awareness. And the result, mainly talk about the result in workload. Okay. 所以我们呢，各位，这个是交互作用。一般来讲，这个交互作用，我们在看一个趋势的，好，就是2、3的话，其实你用 CPDLC 的；1、4的话，比较建议用 voice 啊。那其实这个图我们还可以再进一步的去检定，哈，这2个有没有显著？我们看图是有差距嘛，可是你看这差距大概是0.992，这个0.85，你要看它的平均数跟标准差，看看这2个有没有差，我可以做一个成对体检定，好，或是 one way ANOVA，然后这个也可以再检定一下，这个看起来就比较明显差异，这个也可以，这可以，所以我们可以再做4个成对检定，看有没有差异。好，那这个检定是去比这2个媒介嘛？那我们是不是也可以看不同的 phase？ 我们现在看绿色这条线，蓝色这条线，这4个点嘛，我们也可以去做 one way ANOVA，看这4个点之间有没有显著差异。然后那个绿色线这4个点，我们可以去做 one way ANOVA，看这4个点有没有显著差异，就是再细分的。好， 那这样可以得到更，因为这边大概只是趋势嘛。那你如果在做更细部的 one way ANOVA 或 pair 的 test， 你可以得到更比较精确的结果。但这个结果大概就是 for SA1 叫 perception。好 ，OK。所以他其实问得蛮好的，就是这边有一个显著，但是为什么最后没有嘛？那当然最后面可能你如果要细一点，就是那个是 for workload 的嘛，对啊，那就代表了有仔细在看的。好 ，OK。好，同学们其他问题？度假有没有问题？学弟刚来啊？施工1年级的学弟。好了，Hello。哦，戴尔 ，Do you have any questions for this paper? OK。好，那其他同学有没有